once again to CBSE Board Economics. I'm Saddam Hussain. Today we discuss the difference between direct taxes and indirect taxes. Direct and indirect taxes. Let's see the first one. Which are the direct taxes we have? Income tax is a direct tax. Wealth tax is a direct tax. Corporation tax is a direct tax. Interest tax is a direct tax. Property tax is a direct tax. Wealth tax, income tax, property tax, interest tax, corporation tax. Why do we call them direct taxes? When they put tax on your income, the burden is on you and you are liable to pay tax to the state or the government. That's why they are direct taxes. The tax liability and the burden is on the same person. That is direct tax. The tax liability and burden is on the same person. And you cannot escape direct taxes. If you have property, you have to pay property tax. If you are earning a lot of money, you have to pay income tax. If your company is doing good, corporation tax you have to pay. Interest tax you have to pay on the interest you earn from the bank. So the tax liability and burden is on the same person. You cannot escape it. And direct taxes are imposed on the income and wealth of a person. This is direct taxes. What are indirect taxes? See, we'll take an example. You go to buy anything in the market, maybe a car, maybe an air conditioner, maybe a mobile phone, anything you buy in the market, you have to pay GST. What is GST? Goods and Services Tax. The tax liability is on the shopkeeper, but the shopkeeper will pass it on to you. You are supposed to pay the indirect tax, GST. That's what they are called. So in case of indirect taxes, the tax liability and the burden is on different people. Indirect taxes can be escaped. How do you escape indirect taxes? By not purchasing the commodities. When you don't buy it, you don't have to pay indirect taxes. GST you don't have to pay. Indirect taxes are imposed on the same income when you spend it. When you don't spend it, no need to pay indirect taxes. So that's indirect taxes. Which are the indirect taxes? GST is there. Then you have one more, that is excise duties or import duties. You can see on the board, I'll give the difference between direct and indirect taxes. The first point of difference is examples: income tax, property tax, corporation tax, wealth tax, and interest tax. You see indirect taxes, GST, excise duties, and the second point, the tax liability and burden. Burden we call in economics as incidence is on the same person. And in case of indirect taxes, tax liability and burden is on different people. The third point is these cannot be escaped. These can be escaped. Indirect taxes you can escape by not consuming the commodity. And the last point is these are imposed on income and wealth of a person, and these are imposed on the income when you spend it, otherwise you don't have to pay it. That's the difference between direct and indirect taxes. Again I repeat, in case of direct taxes, the tax liability and the incidence means burden is on the same person. Income tax, property tax, wealth tax, corporation tax, and interest tax. You cannot escape direct taxes. The direct taxes imposed on the income and wealth. What are indirect taxes? In case of indirect taxes, the tax liability and burden is on different people. They put the GST on the shopkeeper, but the shopkeeper will pass it on to you. The burden is on you. Which are the indirect taxes? GST, goods and services tax, excise duties, customs duties. You can escape indirect taxes by not consuming the commodities. Indirect taxes are imposed on the same income which you earn when you spend it in the market. Otherwise you don't have to spend. That's all we have time for this short video. Thank you guys for watching. Till we meet next time. Goodbye. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like.